What's up, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here with the first weekly update. Yes, a little something I, thought about doing. Should have been doing this there, but a little something there. To kind of keep you guys up to date on what's going on in here. Now I know a lot of time I do mention about certain things that do be going on in my various videos. A lot of time my live streams, a lot of time I might mention a few things that's happening or something like that. But I figured let me just do an update video specifically for that. You click on it and that's what you're gonna get there. Especially if you miss any other videos where I might mention something that's mentioned in this video, well, at least now you're hearing it here in the update video. So, all right. So anyway, so first weekly update. First off, we're gonna do. Today is Saturday that I'm filming this, but we're gonna try to have these up at least at the beginning of every week. Obviously, more than likely Monday is gonna be the day that they will go up. If it runs a little late, it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday at most, sort of, I guess, kind of toward the middle of the week. But we're definitely, to have it on time, we're definitely gonna strive to give you guys a weekly update every Monday. Like I say, filming this on Saturday, but it's gonna be released to y'all on Monday. That way you can know what's up, what's gonna be happening, what has happened, yada yada yada. And also, how about them Saints? Yeah. Hey, who knows? Maybe one of the updates might have something about sports there. I mean, we've been, as much as I've been hanging with EJ, I'm kind of, dude's probably going to end up, change. I'm not saying he's forcing me to watch sports, but, you hang around somebody that, and their interest and everything, sometimes you become curious about it there. Like I said, I hadn't been really a big sport guy, but it's kind of curious. And I'm not saying I don't like sports there. I'm not saying I don't, because I play for funsies. I some basketball, play baseball with my mom and stuff, and definitely other sports like in gym class and stuff like that. But I just never been like the professional stuff, like like when you watching like Super Bowl stuff like that. But who knows? I might that might change over time. I might end up getting into it because people change over time. So who knows? Never say never, like Justin Bieber. Anyway, updates. First off, I gotta get my hair cut because might not think this is much as far as like, well, Gabe, that's not much hair, but I mean, I do got this beard. I always try to keep myself like completely shaved, shave off that and my whole head, and just leave my mustache so I look like Steve Harvey. So, but reason was, in seriousness, reason why, because like I say, I'm like 37, and this just my personal thing. I just, because I got like a bald spot right there, and I just I'm like this, either I'm gonna have hair or I'm not there. That's how I feel about it. If my hair was completely covered there, like so, I might would have kept that, but it wasn't, so I just went bald. And I know there's stuff out there where you can regrow your hair. Probably would work, because they're coming out with new stuff and everything. Only reason I haven't try any new stuff like that, I've gotten so used to being bald and just wake up, wash my head, and I'm gone. So yeah, I've gotten so used to not having to reach for a comb and brush now. So yeah, because I gotta get it shaved, because if I let it grow out, it's gonna be I'm gonna have to put in time to get a comb and brush. So yeah, that's why I'm shaving it off. So yeah, better for me to have a bald head than a nappy head. So that was a little silly, but okay, on a serious note, update, as you can see, okay, that's about as far as it can go. Got this fan right here. I've been telling you about, every video I always tell you about the Mercari app, and how, you can put stuff up, like say you're trying to sell, like if you have, how people have garage sales and stuff like that, but with the Mercari app, it's pretty much like the evolution of what Facebook tried to do with the garage sales, but it's a lot more secure and a lot more better. Sometimes the more secure can have some disadvantages, but it's still better than Facebook, what Facebook did there, because you can actually sell stuff to people outside of your area, as long as you're able to mail it and stuff, and they can provide you shipping labels and stuff like that to take care of the shipping and cost, stuff like that. You have the option of whether you pay for the shipping or the person buying from you can pay it. So yeah, I always be talking about that. I want to make out some little extra money, and also as for some stuff that I'm putting up there, I still got stuff up there for sale. There, I have. It's been a while since I bought some stuff from Mercari, but it's been a while since I've been on my profile page. But I do know I have some stuff up there. But I'm about to add some other stuff. This is gonna be one of them. This tower fan. I actually have because we got central air now. We just recently got central air. So now, and it feels lovely in here. So now, yeah, we're keeping a couple of these there, just like, sort of like, just have a little, some, if we need that little extra fanning there, because, sometimes people, especially when it gets real hot, the central air will still work, but, you might want a little extra fan blow directly at you to cool off, like in the heat of the day or something like that until it cools back down. So we'll keep a couple of these, but we're gonna sell these like what you see here. This is how it works there, and you hear it there, blows and everything. Yeah, that's a. So you got different functions on it there. You can I think you can turn the sound off, I guess. I don't know how that works. But you can also change fan modes. Yeah, like the level of the fan goes up to 6. Say, you can. I think there's a thing on here like where you can like different types of air blow throughout the day or something like that. And there's also a timer if you want to set it for a certain time, and rotation. Like if you want to, sort of like that there. So yeah, it has all of that there. So yeah, this is gonna be one thing we'll be selling on the Mercari app, and I got some others. Whoa, that's too hot. We apologize for that technical difficulty. I think I turned it up a little past 6. So if you buy this fan, don't turn it up past 6 or it will blow you away like those hand dryers at the library in one of my shorts. So, okay, so speaking of fans, we also have this one that's going to be put up for sale on the Mercari app. This is a wall-mounted mobile air conditioning. Yep, this one has not been opened at all. So yeah, but I'm also selling the one I did open, because actually I ordered 2 of them. Now I ordered 2 of them around the same time I bought those other fans that I'm also selling as well. What the deal was, why I'm selling these. Again, this is actually not only just because of the central air and, like, okay, now, we don't really need a whole bunch of like these fans right now, but also I'll take the open one and show you. So this is what it would look like and everything. Some of you probably may have seen these like if you work in like grocery retail and stuff like that, probably in your break room or something. I know my wife, she say over at her Kroger, they have one of these in the break room there. I think it's a little bigger there. But how it works, you know, you put it up and it's supposed to shoot the air down. This actually does work like that. Now the only reason I'm not really able to show it to you like that, because I would have to mount it. I would actually have to mount this up and plug it in. Now you can. There is a stand in there. You have to assemble it though. There's pieces. I have the pieces. The pieces will be in the box, even though it's open. I did put all the pieces back, and it even has a remote to it. But there are pieces where you can assemble a little stand if you want to put it like on a table or something. Yeah, like that right here. Let me. If you want to do that there. So if you want to do that, yeah. So that's what. Now what happened when I tested this out? It actually does blow air, and it has different modes, just like the tower fan. However, it's best. You pretty much have to be sitting right under this. This is pretty much. It's like the equivalent of, say, them as seen on TV fans. You know, they have like, you put that like, I think you put water in them and stuff like that, and they can keep you real cool, but you gotta be right in front of them because it's a small fan. This is pretty much the same. Yeah, you pretty much have to be standing in front of this here, so it's not really going to circulate the whole room there, and it's pretty much the same with the now this is supposed to be air conditioning, but it's pretty much not too different from the tower fans. I will say personally, the tower fans, even though they're fans and not really air conditioning, they were blowing more air than this, as far as cool air, than this one. I don't know, maybe because I think another thing is probably had to generate, because then I remember when they installed the central air, you know, ours had to run after about like 24 hours, and actually before 24 hours, it was almost ice cold in here, so we had to turn it down. But yeah, I guess this is pretty much. But the thing is, obviously, this is not going to generate through a whole room, let alone a whole house. But like I say, for just self-cooling, yeah, I guess you let it run for a while. It can pretty much do its thing. Possibly, I get after running for a while, it can generate the whole room. Now I won't. Now, like I say, I will when I put these on the Mercari app. I think I'm probably going to start off with $20. $20. I'm not. And maybe these. I think maybe this one that's open. More than or probably both of them. Probably maybe $10 for the open one and $15 for the one that's not open, that's still in the box. The tower fans, I would probably act like $20. Like I say, you know, pretty much a bargain for you guys on the Mercari app. Negotiations will be accepted, because like I say, if you're seeing this video and then you're gonna go buy these, yeah, you know, this, at least you know what you're getting there. So yeah. So it's gonna be, so this and the one that's still in the box, yeah, that's gonna be for sale on the Mercari app. Hey, another thing here is the Dragon Megatron. His picture is on the Mercari app. Like I say, if anybody has been there before I made this video and checked out my Mercari app, yeah, he is available on there because, like I say, I got the T-Rex Megatron, and like I say, Dragon Megatron is not a bad figure. He's in real good shape. I just like the T-Rex better there. Basically because of storage. Yeah, storage. So yeah, because like I said, I had to, in order to get him stored, I had to fold his wings in. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, do that there just to get him inside. So yeah, that can. 10,000 years can give you such a creak in the neck. So, yeah, to avoid doing that, yeah, I think, I figured, you know, I get the T-Rex one and just sell this big guy here. the pretty much the Galvatron version of him now. I think that's what some people in Beast Wars say when he became a dragon. They say, "Oh boy, it's Galvatron. Enter the dragon by the Matrix." And of course, like I say, Dragon. He had a Dragon mode in a 2002 version of RID. And they called him Galvatron. And then eventually they called him Galvatron or something. Yeah, but tremble with fear, I am Galvatron. So yeah, Dragon, Megatron. I do have a review. Look under my toy review playlist. I do have that toy review playlist. It'll give you how he transforms and everything. This exact figure. How he changes them and everything. And also, I'm going to throw in a picture of this guy. I've actually have, and I know some of y'all have seen him in the shorts. With Megatron when he was in the packaging, and then when Darkscreen arrived. But I will be releasing his review soon. But his review is up on Patreon. So if y'all want to go see, y'all definitely want to support this channel on Patreon, so you can see this review early, along with a couple other toy reviews I'm gonna put up there. Still got a couple other videos I need to add to the Patreon there too, for early viewing there. So yeah, he is one of them. So yeah, definitely. You want to see how he transformed? Yeah, definitely check him out. Now, actually, the funny story is this is not the same figure in the review. It is, well, it's the same one, but I do have another one of this. What happened was, I got the figure that I reviewed and used in the shorts. Then sometime later, this figure came. I don't know how that happened. Somehow, I don't know. Somehow I ended up getting two of them. I don't know how that happened. But when he came, the only thing that this one's missing is his tongue weapon. But the one I got in the review does have his tongue weapon. So yeah. I'll just put him in the same pictures. Just sell them together. That way, sell them together and, inform everybody that, yeah, he's just missing a tongue weapon. But that's the only thing. But Dragon Megatron got everything with him, though. So, yeah, good little addition bundle sale there. So, I will be putting that up there. Putting that up. That's what's going to be for sale on the Mercari app. I think we're probably going to have a few other things. Cause my wife is getting some stuff together that she wants to sell. So yeah, when I start taking pictures of all this stuff, yeah, she'll have her stuff for me to put up there too, and you'll see it then. Like I say, kind of give y'all a little surprise. Also, update. We're going to update. I mentioned in a live stream about having a play coming up. We got the first 3 Yumiko books, and before I start work on the 4th book, we're gonna have there's gonna be a play. It's actually gonna be September 13th and 14th. As of right now, I'm still getting the script together. I got my cast, the title, I got the synopsis, and I got the first act rewritten. I had wrote out a rough draft a while back, and the one who's over the festival that the play is going to be featured at, because it's an event that she's carrying, Miss Sherry Gray. I used to go to school with her there. You're probably wondering, well, if you went to school with her, why are you saying Miss Sherry Gray? Aren't y'all like the same age there? I just do. I tried. I guess maybe it's because of, I guess it's just out of respect, maybe the position. I don't know. Sometimes you just do or say certain things, but I mean, at least it's not anything bad there. But sometimes sometimes you just say or do stuff and don't really have a reason there. It just kind of happens there. So Sherry Grace, yeah, she's over the play festival that's going to be going on 13 to 14, and my play will be featured in it. That's what it's going to be written. Brownie going to rescue mission on Uranus. That's going to be the title, which is actually his the mission that it'll be explained in book 4 in more detail, because the play is pretty much like giving you what's to come in book 4. So yeah, then book 4. Chances are, even if I were to get Yumiko novel number 4 out before the year is over, because I got the play, and I'm focused on the play and everything, getting that together. But even if I got the novel out before the year was over, between the play and say before Christmas, because December come, I'm taking a break. I want to take a break from at least December and a little bit into January, after what they call tax season and stuff, to just sort of blow. And usually during my winter break from writing my published stories, I usually work on some fan fictions there. So and I still bring you guys some content there. But I used to take a break from my novels and stuff like that. But even if I were to get it out, I probably, I would try to make some sales of book 4, just like my other books, book 1 through 3. But as far as doing any, as far as like I guess you'd say major out there, it would be a lot better to like, hey y'all, I've got book 4 together now, and coming spring of 2026, something like that. Like a big presentation, sort of like with movie releases. It would be a lot better then, because another reason, because my wife's first novel, The Bubblina. She's actually got, now you've seen there's videos on the channel of her Bubblina comics 1 through 5. Then she mentioned, because Photoshop went out, she wasn't able to continue it because I couldn't no longer color the pictures and stuff like that. But she read you guys the rough draft of what was going to be issue number 6, which was a Halloween theme. But now, just like me with Yumiko, she's doing hers as a novel, pretty much just writing the comics into novel form. So her first novel, rough draft, is being proofread. So it's going to be coming back. It's going to be, the proof is going to be finished eventually. So technically, I would say probably at some point after the play, it'd be like, and now Bubblina novel 1. So probably attention more so on that there. Try to get it out there first, while preparing Yumiko 4, so that way it can debut more than, like I say, probably in the spring of next year. Could possibly be early, I was spring of next year would be Yumiko novel 4. So that way, stuff won't be so scrunched together, and it'd be time to really, like push them out there to you guys there. So that's the update. So we got a play coming up, Bubblina's first novel, and next year, springtime, springing forth with Yumiko number 4, pretty much direct from a full-length version of the play you got this fall. So that's what's going to be coming up on that. I am going to be like I mentioned before, I do have content coming to you guys. I say that because this week I'm not going to be doing any live streams. I'm going to take this week off from live streams that I usually do, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because my department head boss is on vacation on my day job, and I'm off, and I got a 6-day work week. 6-day work week. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of a little tiring, kind of like it was when I came home from working over that Tuesday, and yeah, it's probably gonna be some overtime there. So yeah, boy, it's gonna be tired. Now but like I say, I will be putting forth energy to get the play wrote, because I want to get that play written, final draft, before this month is over. So that way, me and Sherry Gray, we can, I get, make sure it's all, the way it's supposed to be. Sherry can take a look at it. We can, have discussions about it. Hey, is this, how what do you think? And have a, at least have a, some time to do all of that. Like, okay, play's all good to go, and start getting it together there. So yeah, that's why that is there. But yeah, I just give me a week, guys, away from the live stream. We will come back, more Heroes of Dreams and Bible readings there. We'll do all that. But just give your boy a week to get that, to get this, at least get the final draft of this play wrote there. I mean, there's other stuff that has to be done to it, but at least I want to, at least let's get the final draft. Then we'll have something to run on there. So yeah, that's all I need there. Yep. So that's coming up. Yeah. Like I said, I got content coming to you guys. That way, won't be like, okay, what's happening? What, you got some more stuff on your channel? Where is the stuff? Where is the stuff? So there's content coming. Toy reviews. Definitely got that. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh manga reading that's gonna be. I just gotta get it up. Like I say, it's Yu-Gi-Oh manga reading and a Tigatron toy review. I'm gonna have them up on Patreon soon. And then, of course, eventually it will come on YouTube. So, yeah, like I say, it will be there. There are 3 toy reviews already on Patreon. Get on that Patreon now and get an early viewing of them. And also that Patreon-only video about the Strikerverse. And also there will be another Patreon-only video. Now, like I said, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to this yet. Like I say, this week I'm working on the final draft of the play. But once I finish that draft, I'll have a better idea of making that second Patreon only video, because I gotta get together the material for that video, and also, yeah, like I say, possibly make some more videos after the final draft is wrote. I'll also try to give you guys updates on the draft as it goes along. Like I say, try to get it written out, and then kind of give you a video on that too. So yeah, that I try to keep you guys posted there on that there. And yeah, I think that's pretty. As for this week that I can say, but like I say, weekly updates. So that means, yeah, you'll hear more next week. What's going on? What's up? Hey, what's happening? What's up? What's happening? Yeah, what's up? So, yeah, there'll be more stuff coming there. Like I say, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah, I will have a. So yeah, but yeah, be sure, like I say, stay tuned for content that'll be coming to YouTube soon. See it early by signing up as a Patreon, and also like I say, be on the lookout for updates on the on that play. Yep. And also other books, like hey, if something comes up on Bubblina, on the first Bubblina novel, like I said, you gotta get Wifey's permission on that first. If there's something she wants to share with you guys about it, we'll definitely have that coming. Oh, also we are, I saw the Superman short I put up, had EJ's face on it and Casey's face on Lois Lane, and they actually they have seen the video, and they was like, man, this is pretty cool. So they I got their consent on that. That was made because next month in July we're planning to get together on the 18th and the 19th. Well, actually, the 19th, Saturday. We're planning to get together that Saturday, and give sort of a belated birthday to EJ, because his birthday is actually I think the 11th. The 11th, yeah, because he's been talking about it, especially with this, especially, and also he's been talking about, something in Power Rangers SPD that was significant to that date. So yeah. His birthday's the 11th, and that's of course when Superman comes out originally. But due to my job, kind of had to, because we were gonna go see it when it premiered, but couldn't exactly do that. But boss was gracious, he said, okay, well, we got some stuff going on. Can you push it back on another date? So we did. We pushed it back to July the 19th. We're gonna get together and watch the Superman movie. Gonna watch the Superman movie at the theater, then come back and talk about it, make a video and everything. I even ordered a new camera battery for new rechargeable battery, so we can have. So yeah, that way, like I say, we can have plenty of battery energy for the video and everything. As much as we need there, as much as we need that's necessary to talk about the movie, and probably, what kind of hopes we have for the future of DC. Yeah, so under James Gunn. So yeah, so that's why that short was made, because we're getting here to talk about it just like we did for Captain America. Make sure y'all check out when we got together to talk about the new Captain America movie that came out a few months ago, back in the spring. So actually came out in February, but we reviewed it in the spring. Actually reviewed it in March there. So we was kind of late seeing that movie too. And I think a lot of that had to do because it was around Valentine's Day, which was kind of odd. Like, why would you put that movie on Valentine's? But I guess, February is Black History Month, so I guess they were thinking of that. But still, right around Valentine's Day, still, yeah, seemed like that would have been a better release for Snow White there. So, just saying, But anyway, enough about that. So yeah, we'll be getting together to talk about Superman. Also in August, we will be, we got anybody who's especially here watching from the Shreveport area knows that GeekCon is coming. So we will be at GeekCon. We'll be checking out the stuff there, taking some pictures, probably getting some footage and everything, so we can share with you guys about the GeekCon. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be getting together for that. Me, Christina, Queen Tina, Case, Big Sis Casey, EJ the Supreme. Because I think EJ, a lot of time when GeekCon comes around, I think I think if I'm not mistaken, he be working at the GeekCon. He has to be there. And of course, Big Sis Casey gonna be there. Yeah, that's what she's informed us and was asking, hey, you guys coming too? Hey, yep, we are. So Saturday we're gonna be. That's what me and Queen Tina got tickets for. Was for Saturday, because that's when it's actually from Friday to Sunday. But we went there last GeekCon we went to. We got an all weekend pass, but most of that action was happening that Saturday. And I think Saturday you could actually be, for me and Queen Tina. We pretty much woke up, got some breakfast, and was just pretty much there. Just had a whole day at GeekCon, GeekCon. So it's a lot. I just know from the first time we went, I noticed it was a lot. Like, next time, let's just go Saturday. So that's what we're doing. That's what's coming up, and that's what's coming up. Like I say, Mercari sales. Get yourself some central air because it's gonna get hot. Of course, I'm hot. So and Miracle Crew gathering for the summer for a couple of things, and a play. He didn't tell me he was in a play. A play, new books, old books, all that stuff, content, McDonald's, Burger King, Long John Silver. So, anyway, I run out of things to say. Tony! So, anyway, let me get on because I just saw a text light up while I'm making this video. Wifey's on her way home, so let me get on. I gotta help her with the as soon as she because she just finished grocery shopping. I gotta help her with these groceries. So yeah, so that's all we got. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Get our available books. Support us on that Patreon for early viewing and also Patreon only features. And also support our Patreon pledger, Iceman Universe, so you can get full-length reactions of his stuff. Hey Arnold and Ed Nettie, Naruto and One Piece reactions. And also support the Miracle Crew, Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, and AJ the Supreme. So do all that. Hang out with us in the live streams, Facebook and Discord. And also, still selling just stuff on that Mercari app. Definitely be on the lookout for when I post this stuff on the Mercari app there. Chances are it's probably going to be already up there by the time you see this video, since it's being broadcast Monday. So yeah, and like I say, that's what we're striving for every Monday, a weekly update video to keep you guys posted. And then another advantage to is, just say all of a sudden I told you something in this video and all of a sudden next week, oh my God, there's a change made. So next update video, like, hey guys, I said this in the last video, but hey, this changed to that. So that way you guys can stay up to date. You can know if stuff changes. It won't be like a big shock. You'll be able to keep track. Yeah, especially, if you watch this, but you miss other stuff where it might be mentioned too, but you at least hear it in here. So, yeah, like I say, so yeah, definitely keep up with these weekly updates and all our other content, as well as the books and all of that. And we will see y'all in the next video. Like I say, no live streams this week. That's just this week. I gotta work on the final draft for the play, and then we'll be back. Also, I guess it must be the lighting, but my head and face is dark and my arms are light. Am I real? Am I an AI effect? Oh no!
Gabe, will you help me with these groceries?
Oh yes. We'll see y'all later.